Another week and the tower vendors have reset. As always, go to the end of the video if you want to see all of the rolls that I think are actually good. This Assembly 2 is not good. It has rangefinder and high caliber rounds, which could be good if this was maybe counterbalance and then this was maybe like perfect balance or something to increase that very low base stability stat. Max rate of fire, no stability. Not going to be a fun time. The free will. God, I love Outlaw on this one. Outlaw and Hidden Hand are great, but when it's not accompanied by a range increasing perk on a hand cannon with a low range stat, can't recommend it. The Impeacher 5 reactive reload hand loaded army of 1 armor piercing rounds quick draw. An okay one all around. Like hand loaded and reactive reload are okay together with quick draw. It's okay, but there's better out there in my opinion. Bad Counsel 4, final round, small bore, knee pads, flared magwell, hip fire. It's a shotgun. Final round bonus damage is cool, but I'd go for something with more range. That'll help you out with a lot with consistency. Deposition 7, we have Takeney, Hammer Forged, Mulligan explosive rounds, snapshot, ambush, view tag. Ambush is the only viewable scope there. It's okay. It's actually bad. It's horrible. Don't use it. First Citizen. Oh, it's been forever since I've seen that perk. Hidden Hand, this weapon grants better target acquisition. Small Bore, Life Leech, 3 rapid kills with this weapon, heals a small amount and starts health regeneration. It has been forever since I have seen that perk on anything. My oh my. High caliber rounds and quick draw. I actually forgot what this perk did when I was looking at the weapons. It's an okay. It's high caliber rounds and Life Leech and Hidden Hand. Okay, that actually works for a machine gun in PvE, it's something you might consider picking up. All right, at the Crucible Quartermaster, what do we have? 0 Day Dilemma with glass half full, small bore, armor piercing, focused fire, Eye of the Storm, big old bowl of pass. B29, party favor, glass half full, perfect balance, appended mag, Eye of the Storm, partial refund. Ooh, it has sure shot, Eye of the Storm, perfect balance, it's close, but still not good enough in my opinion. The Hero Formula, Third Eye, Braced Frame, Outlaw. I think that reduces the magazine size to like 10. It reduces it to a very, very low amount, which, I mean, hey, you have Outlaw, so you'll reload quickly at least, but I'd pass heavily. Stability stat isn't that good. Reload is only going to be good if you use Outlaw with it. And that rate of fire, I need lots of shots, not something that reduces the amount of shots. The Palindrome this week has rifled barrel. So, bare minimum for a good roll here on a hand cannon. We have Third Eye, Spray and Play Mulligan. Third Eye is okay. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's definitely a more PvP-centered role since you can aim down sights and still see your radar, which is good for aiming in on doorways or whatever. And right when people come in, you know when that's going to happen. Spray and Play is decent for helping out that reload speed that rifled barrel ends up hurting. We got Steady Hand, Fast Draw, Quick Draw. Some of you guys might just some of you guys are already saying nope just due to the sights there, and I understand that. This is it seems like there's a good palindrome roll every other week, so this is the other week where it's not good. Each new day we have Counterbalance, Perfect Balance, Accelerated Coils, Unflinching, and Life Support. Perfect Balance and Counterbalance should be that's a good time there. And then Life Support. All right, that's not that bad of a fusion rifle. Curtain Call, final round, Reinforced Barrel to up that range some. Knee pads. All right, you got... nope. I still don't think that's that good. This archetype is like really only good in PvE in my opinion, where you can get full auto on it or something and just pump out damage. Anton's Rule, Rangefinder, hand loaded. Those don't really work well together. Casket mag. Ugh. You want a pendant magazine if you're trying to up the magazine size on a sidearm, because you want to keep your stability intact. They're a very spammy weapon class, so you don't want to hurt the stability too much. Feeding Frenzy, hand loader, rangefinder. That's an okay combo there, but hand loaded and rangefinder don't actually really stack at all. So pass. Event Horizon, we have Firefly, Casket mag. Oh, and one of the we need triple tap. We need triple tap Casket mag for it to be really good. No good scopes though, so big old nope, pass. Chaotic neutral. Persistence, well, that's disappointing. Small bore, armor-piercing rounds, eye of the storm, hipfire. God, this is just like a dartboard perk. They just put a bunch of perks on a dartboard, threw stuff at it, and then whatever stuck, that's what they went with. Persistence is weird. Eye of the storm is weird. Small bore is no. Armor-piercing rounds, no. Hipfire, just no. Something wicked. Tripod, field scout, battle runner. Hey, that's a lot of ammo, and velocity is pretty good. You can't really buff it up any more than that, so that's actually not that bad for a PvP rocket launcher. Like, you're definitely going to get 3 in the You're going to get 3 in the magazine with the field scout tripod combo. That's pretty good. All right, PvP rocket launcher. You might consider something wicked. All right, Dead Orbit. What do you have? I don't think it's anything good this week. Okay, we have the Extremophile 011 glass half full. Hammerforge, spray and play, arm piercing round, snapshot. No real good sights either on it. Nope, not that appealing. The Keystone with Firefly, small bore, extended mag, quick draw, unflinching. Once again, no, that one doesn't really. That one's trying to be too many things. Worlds to Come, Eye of the Storm, Hammerforged, unflinching, enhanced battery. Oh, and Hammerforged is a good stat to have, but everything else is a little bit unappealing on it. I say that about every weapon, it seems. Last Ditch, Crowd Control, Hammer Forged, Hand Loaded. Oh man, look at the range stack. Look at the stacking range. It's so good. Crowd Control. Actually, that would be a pretty fun one with like Field Choke, Hand Loaded, Hammer Forged. Still not going to have that amazing of a range, but it does have Crowd Control, so that's good to have on there. The Bitter Edge with Unflinching, Hammer Forged, Life Support, Skip Round, Snapshot. It has Ambush on it, and oh, that's the last time I'm going to look at that one. Unto Dust, we have Tracking, Perfect Balance, Battle Runner, Flared Magwell. The base stats are just crap, so I'm not even going to recommend that. Let's go over the Vanguard Vendor. The Vanguard Vendor actually has good stuff this week. I cheated and looked before so I could kind of talk to you like an educated person, which I sometimes appear to be. The Continental has Counterbalance and Hand-Laid Stock and Battle Runner. Oh yeah, and Steady Hand, which some people are iffy about. I like it. It's going to improve your stability some. Not that you really need it with Hand-Laid Stock, but Battle Runner and Counterbalance, Hand-Laid Stock, that's going to be very, very easy for shooting. And Battle Runner, I like it. I really like that perk for PvP sometimes. If you're a more mobile player, pick it up. This is one that's definitely worth trying. Parthian Shot, Counterbalance, Hand-Laid Stock, Outlaw. I like this combo right here. However, you can also get Takeny for even more good shooting time, I guess. Some people really like Takeny. It's interesting. Some people don't use it, though, because then they don't have like a scuff to crouch while they're shooting without taking their thumb off the analog stick. We have Quick Draw, Sight, OEG. I feel like the sights can be a little bit better, but Outlaw, Hand-Laid Stock, Counterbalance, that is a good weapon. It's going to be very consistent. Pick that up if you don't have a good Parthian Shot. Angel's Advocate with Return to Sender, Braced Frame, High Caliber Rounds, Zen Moment, taking. Oh, sorry. This is the one. This is the one that makes you go down to like 10 in the magazine with Braced Frame active. My bad. Still though, this is absolutely horrible. Do not pick it up. That is a big old nope. How dare you? Rangefinder, Rifle Barrel, High Cal, Mulligan, Partial Refund. It's like, hey, we got Rangefinder and Rifle Barrel, but the base range is still low enough that this doesn't matter. Plus, it's in a weird archetype. What else do we have? X-Astris, Hot Swap, Braced Frame, Battle Runner. Battle Runner's on a lot of stuff this week. No, you can do better. Teacup Tempest with Hidden Hand, Fitted Stock, Relentless Tracker. Nah, that's bad. That doesn't do anything for you. Occam's Razor. How many shotguns have final round this week? Someone can tell me in the comments. They're like 3. It's a abnormally large amounts, and this one is definitely not worth picking up, just like all the other ones. 7th Sense, Unflinching, Armor-Piercing Rounds, Perfect Balance, Grenadier, Spray and Play. Scope's any good. Longview SLR-10 is not horrible. And Unflinching and like Grenadier are good together. Perfect Balance. It's actually a very easy shooting time with this one. But I still don't think that's enough to really, be a good sniper rifle. You can get so much better so easily for both PvE and PvP. Bone Crusher, Crowd Control, Small Bore, Quick Draw, Unflinching. This one, nope, that doesn't really know what it's trying to do. Disassembly required. Cluster Bombs is pretty good. Heavy Payload, hey. No, this one doesn't. This one doesn't do anything in either PvE or PvP over most other rocket launchers. Alright, Lakshmi at Future War Cult. I know the only thing that's actually good here. We have the Whale with Small Bore. That's the range increase on it, which isn't enough, so pass. Waltz. We have Glass Half Full, Small Bore, Eye of the Storm, Armor Piercing rounds. I like to see Counterbalance and Perfect Balance on my Waltz, because that's what it can roll with to be the absolute best. The Waiting. Hot Swap, Perfect Balance, Knee Pads, Enhanced Battery, Snapshot. You can get better than that. It's a good roll, but you can get better. The Wounded, Crowd Control, and Triple Tap. Now that's just a wonderful perk combination right there in both PvE and PvP. And then we have Snapshot as well to make it feel a little more snappy. Snapshot's kind of a bad perk ever since it got nerfed. But we do have the Reflex Sight, which is just a good all-around sight to use. So that might be worth picking up for some of you guys. There certainly have been better Wounded rolls, though. The Wormwood, we have Rangefinder, Perfect Balance, High Caliber Rounds, Snapshot, Cascade. Hey, this top little combo right there, that will make for a very consistent time with a sidearm in PvP. So if you don't have a good one, that's the one you want to pick up this week. And finally, the Warpath. Hey, it's got cluster bombs. Hey, it's got Field Scout. Isn't that what you want? And it also has Javelin to help out that velocity some. I believe that is, in fact, what you want for one of those PvE rocket launchers to kill Axis with. Or maybe you want Tripod as well. You probably want Tripod as well. Can't remember where that rolls, though. So, Warpath, Cluster Bombs, Field Scout, you know, you can pick it up if you want to. Now, weapons that you absolutely should pick up this week, as I said earlier, these two, this auto rifle and this Parthian shot, they're worth picking up. They're both going to, the Parthian shot particularly in both PvE and PvP will be fantastic. Continental, that is a good PvP roll. All the other ones this week, the Palindrome is okay. It's got a rifled barrel, so if you like it, get it, but there has been better. The Warpath is okay, and that's about it this week. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you next week.